Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Aiyana and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never seen my face before. So, it's been a while since I've uploaded my last video simply because I just have not felt super inspired due to everything going on in the world. Race wars, Miss Rona, love her, and just like overall depression, love that for me. But I have had a lot of revelations. I just had a birthday. I'm now 25. So I feel like the grind needs to start somewhere. And I think year 25 is going to be that year. So this is going to be a different kind of video than anything I've ever made before. I actually was inspired by something that I saw on Pinterest. I will link the blog post that I found this project on down below so you guys can check it out. I have a little secret for you guys. I haven't owned a dresser since high school. I graduated high school in 2013, so it's been a long time. I finally found a style that I wanted to incorporate into my space. The ones that I found that were similar to this online were $800 up to thousands of dollars, and I was not trying to pay that much money for a storage unit. I just really loved the overall concept of this dresser. It was exactly what I wanted. It was something that was a little more unique. I just really wanted to see if I was able to recreate it and show you guys how I did it. So that is what we're going to be doing today. One of the main components of this project is Ikea's Tarva dresser. It is just like a plain pine piece. The first thing I did was assemble my Tarva dresser. Okay guys, so I'm gonna put together this dresser first. I'm a little nervous because I've never purchased an Ikea piece before, and the first Ikea piece I purchased is something that came in 3 boxes. We're gonna put it together. Hopefully I don't put it together upside down. We'll see you when it's done. Was organize all the pieces that came in this very large bag into little piles so it'd be easier for me to assemble my dresser, and then I just assembled my Tarva piece according to Ikea's directions. Ended up putting my Ikea dresser together all by myself. Loaded all the boxes myself, loaded all the boxes into my car. I'm a tiny thing, I only weigh 80 pounds. If I could do it, y'all can do it unless y'all have some physical limitations. So this project requires power tools. I have never in my life used a power tool other than just your standard drill. This particular project required a jigsaw, a drill, and I also bought a small electric sander. The other things that I had to purchase for this project was stain. Obviously, you can stain your piece to any color that you prefer. Another big thing that I needed for this project was rattan. I love rattan. I think it just adds a nice natural element. If I can find the link, I will link the rattan that I used down below. I started off with staining my piece first. So it's been a little minute since the part where I'm actually assembling the Tarva dresser was filmed. Actually, it's been a couple months. We love anxiety. Today, I finally mustered up the courage to actually start this project. Today, we're going to be staining just the base part of the Tarva dresser. So I have my stain, I have my HEB bags ready because I forgot to buy gloves. We're just gonna do this thing. The other one first. This is what it looks like with the first coat of stain. I accidentally messed up and put Early American on first. I was supposed to put the weathered oak, but it actually came out pretty good. So now we're just gonna hit this piece with the weathered oak and see how that looks. So I don't want to touch it because it's still kind of wet. This is what it looks like all finished. I think I'm done staining. I think I like how the color turned out. Let me show you. So this is what it looks like now with that second lighter stain. So the lighter stain kind of sunk into the places that the dark one didn't. There are some lighter parts like here and here, which I don't exactly know what I did or what I didn't do. We'll let this dry and we'll come back to it tomorrow. Here's where I made a mistake. I ended up staining with the darker stain first because I was so focused on filming and getting different angles and things like that, which ended up working out, but start with the lighter stain first and then move on to the darker stain. That way you have a little more control over your color payoff in the end. I kind of lived with it for the night, went outside the next morning and sanded it and went over it with a little more of the lighter stain, and it actually came out pretty good. Good morning, y'all. It is the next day. I really did not want to bend over for this shot, but whatever. It is the next day, day 2 of this dresser project. This morning, I just came out and sanded my dresser down because last night I realized that I didn't really like the color. I thought it might have been a little bit too dark for the wood tones that I already have in my room. I really should have gotten a higher grit sandpaper. The higher the grit, the more abrasive it is. And then I went ahead and put a light layer of the weathered oak stain on it. The next part of the project is working on your drawer fronts. Measure twice, cut once. I did about 2 1/16 inch. I measured on all sides, and what I did was I drilled a pilot hole, which basically a pilot hole is just a hole big enough for your jigsaw to go through, so you have a good first point of contact. You really have to work your way through with your drill. Then went in with my jigsaw and cut out my rectangular piece. You do not have to rush this process. This does not have to be done all in one day. My first drawer cutout was horrendous. Bruh. Then I kind of learned after doing that first one, just take your time, Yana. It's no rush. What are you rushing for? So this is what the dresser is looking like. To be honest, I'm not 100% satisfied with how the drawers came out, simply because I'm a perfectionist. I know it's my first time using a jigsaw, but I think I did fairly well. I just have some wonky cuts, like this drawer and this drawer are probably the worst two. Those are probably my first two, TBH. I can keep those on the bottom, and hopefully once I stain everything and put the rattan back there, it looks better. So let's try that out. Then I went ahead and stained my drawer boxes to match the base. I also stained a few of the scrap pieces of wood for my cutouts to make my handles. For the handles, you can either do what I did, stain your scrap wood and recycle, or you can find really cool drawer pulls from Amazon or Etsy. Cut out 1 inch by 4 inch handle. I just used some heavy duty liquid nails to attach it to my drawer fronts. Ooh, this is hard. And then the last thing I did was staple my rattan to the back of my drawer boxes, so there's no cutout, obviously. The rattan just gives it a nice finished look and kind of completes the boho aesthetic, which I really wanted to achieve. So that is my completed Ikea Tarva dresser hack. I really enjoyed making this. It was a challenge, but it was also really fulfilling to know that I created my own dresser for a third of the cost of what it would be if I would have bought something like this online. I'm very proud of myself. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe and turn your post notifications on. That's just the little bell button down next to the subscribe button. I will be coming out with more content. Like I said, year 25. The grind starts here. The grind starts now. I'm really excited to start filming and creating more content for you guys on all platforms. And if you guys have any suggestions as to what you guys want to see next, leave that down in the comments below. Also, follow me on all my social medias. I'll have them listed down below and at the end of this video. I will see you guys next week. I'm so excited. I have so many things planned. I have a trip coming up soon, so get ready for vlogs. I will see you guys next time.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?